Every morning, the world quietly begins again. Sunlight touches the earth, the air feels new, and life offers another chance to notice what's good. But often, we move too fast. We overlook the small moments that carry peace. A gratitude journal is an invitation to pause, to breathe, reflect, and remember that beauty still exists, even in ordinary things. It's not about denying pain or pretending life is perfect. It's about recognizing that within every day, no matter how difficult, there is something worth holding close. Every line you write becomes a small act of faith, a promise to keep seeing the light. Writing what you're grateful for may seem simple, but simplicity has power. When you take a few quiet minutes to write down even one thing that brings you peace, you begin to shift your focus from what's missing to what's already here. You might write, "I'm grateful for the sound of rain," or "I'm thankful for someone who listened." But these moments become anchors, gentle reminders that good still exists, even on the hardest days. Each page is proof that joy and hope can be found in the smallest details of life. Gratitude doesn't just lift your mood, it changes how your mind works. Studies show that people who regularly express gratitude sleep better, feel calmer, and experience more happiness. But the most beautiful change happens within your perception. When you practice gratitude, you start to notice the goodness that was always there, a friend's kindness, the strength that got you through yesterday, the quiet resilience within your soul. You stop searching for happiness in distant places and begin to create it from where you stand. Turn gratitude into a ritual, a quiet daily practice of peace. Each evening before you rest, write 3 things that touched your heart today. They don't need to be big moments. Sometimes it's just the warmth of sunlight, a song you love, or the comfort of a gentle word. The goal isn't to fill the page with perfection, it's to fill it with presence. In time, your journal becomes a record of your transformation, the story of someone who learned to see life through softer eyes. Gratitude doesn't erase pain, it helps you carry it differently. When you're hurting, it may feel impossible to write anything positive, but even then, you can begin with one breath, one truth. I'm grateful to still be here. Writing that simple line can open a door to healing. It reminds you that pain and gratitude can coexist, that life, even in sorrow, still offers moments of grace, a hand that reaches out, a sunrise after a dark night, a whisper of strength you didn't know you had. Your journal becomes a quiet companion through every storm. When you practice gratitude, it doesn't stay within you. It changes how you speak, how you listen, how you love. You become more patient, more compassionate, more aware of how your energy touches others. Gratitude creates ripples. A kind word, a gentle smile, or a small thank you can shift someone else's entire day. Your journal becomes more than ink on paper. It becomes a vibration of kindness that moves quietly through the world. Gratitude brings you home to this moment. When you write, "I'm thankful for this day," you remind yourself that peace is not somewhere else, it's right here. You stop waiting for life to be perfect and start appreciating it as it is. In that presence, you feel lighter. You notice the sound of the wind, the colors of the sunset, the rhythm of your breath. You begin to live fully awake. Some days your journal will remain blank, and that's okay. Gratitude isn't always written. Sometimes it's a moment of silence, a deep breath, a tear, or a smile. It's the quiet acknowledgement that you are alive, and that this, right now, is enough. Even without words, your heart knows how to say thank you. In the end, a gratitude journal is not just a list, it's a reflection of who you're becoming. Every page tells the story of your growth, your strength, your awareness. It reminds you that peace isn't found in having more, but in seeing more. So tonight, open your journal. Write one thing you're thankful for. It can be small, a smile, a breath, a heartbeat. And as you close your book, let it remind you of this truth. You already have everything you need to feel whole. Gratitude is not about perfection, it's about presence. And presence is the doorway to peace.